Welcome back, everybody, to our coverage of the Big Bash. This is round number 6. We're following the Melbourne Stars, of course. And this is match 23 of BBL09. We are live at the Gabba here. The Melbourne Stars taking on the Brisbane Heat. The bat flip has already happened, or the bat toss has already happened, although it's a coin flip in this game because it's a video game. The Brisbane Heat won the toss, and they've elected to bat first. So, obviously, Chris Lynn making his way to the middle. And this is polar opposites. If we look at the standings here, the Stars on top, the Heat down at the bottom, and they'll be looking to get themselves off the bottom with a win here today. The Stars, of course, will be looking to solidify that position on top, and they can go a game clear of the Strikers in third place, and possibly a game clear of the Renegades, depending on how things unfold. First ball of the day is a dot. Also, looks like whoever made this Brisbane Heat team made that fluorescent blue so goddamn bright. It is very difficult to see the names, but we can see, of course, it is Chris Lynn and Sam Hazlitt opening the batting for the Heat. None for 10 after the first 9 balls, and on ball number 10, Hazlitt nicks it, and it's taken behind. So, Coulter getting that first wicket for the Melbourne Stars. And a good breakthrough to get. Yeah, we know Hazlitt can bat very well. Marnus Labuschagne making his way now to the middle. Very, very high quality test match player we've seen over this past summer in the Ashes. That one sliding down the leg side. But a very big man, Marnus. Very high quality runs, making lots and lots of runs. This one going to be reviewed here by the Stars. It's going down the leg side, so a wasted review there. This time, Chris Lynn, leading edge, is out. Mid-wicket takes the catch. So the Stars have a couple. Chris Lynn goes for 11. He's made 11 of their 12 runs. And always a difficult pitch to bat on the Gabba, but Chris Lynn generally bats pretty well. Now, we've seen their star recruit for the Heat make his way to the middle, A.B. de Villiers. And so far, he's yet to disappoint. 3 boundaries in his first 5 balls. He's looking quite good for the Heat. And again, this time through mid-wicket. There is a fielder down there. Don't know if it'll be saved. It is. Well done from Stoinis. Good fielding keeps it to 2. And a direct hit from in the deep there. Just keeping the batsmen on their toes. So good stuff. After 5 overs, the Heat 2 for 31. Oh, that's just power. Real power. It was too far to the leg side and heaved over the top by de Villiers. A big 6. So the Stars sticking with the pace bowlers through the power play. That's a close call of a run out. Umpire sending it upstairs. Mr. Longneck there. Gee, this is close. I genuinely cannot tell if this is in or out. Oh, his bat's in the air. That's out. That is out. Yes, it is. So, Marnus Labuschagne, Australia's superstar youngster, gone in this game here for the Heat. They now 3 for 39. De Villiers going to have a lot of work to do for him. And he's got Max Bryan at the other end, who we know is a very, very capable 2020 player as well. This one again in the gap. That's 4 more runs. It's just beautiful. So the Heat starting to pick up their run rate now. They've jumped it over a run a ball. Maxwell trying to see what he can do. Obviously, the 2 spinners on for the Stars right now. They've been playing 2 spinners a lot of the tournament here. Both Zampa and Sandeep Labuschagne. Oh, you can never pronounce it correctly. But yes, that is how the Stars have been going about it, and they've been utilising those 2 very well. They've both bowled quite well as well. And they've taken a number of wickets for the Stars. I wonder if they'll experiment with bowling either of those guys in the power play. Oh, that is beautiful from Zampa to dismiss de Villiers. It's a wrong un. It's a dangerous ball, and he didn't pick it. He was hoping that ball was going to bounce and straighten. Instead, it went straight through him. So Zampa picking up the key wicket of A.B. de Villiers. 4 down now, the Brisbane Heat. As de Villiers goes for 31. And they're 4 down for 59. So it's Ben Cutting in the middle now, who he's not a genuine batsman. He's more of an all-rounder, probably more of a bowling all-rounder these days. I do remember years ago I was watching the Matador Cup, watching Ben Cutting hit Sixes everywhere on North Sydney Oval. Not a massive ground there. Oh, big shout here by Stain. Umpire says not out. Remember, the Stars already used their review earlier on today. And long neck man deciding to not give that one out. It was pitching outside off, and oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, that was plumb, but given not out. So a bit of a reprieve for Ben Cutting. Let's see if he can make the Stars pay. As long-necked umpire decided to not give that one out. I believe this was one of the umpires I made to actually have wrong decisions. I said, you need to make 100% wrong decisions, and they made 100% right decisions when I was testing it on stream. This is ages ago now. Oh, anyway, they continue this partnership going. Maxie Bryan and Ben Cutting really putting on a bit of work here. They came together at 4 for 59. Now, if this goes to the boundary, this partnership worth 40 runs. So they are certainly putting together a bit of a partnership that could give the Heat a very, very competitive total. The run rate currently 7.16. Oh, hesitation. Oh, this should be out. I think it is. You just saw them stumble for a moment. Hanscom throws the stumps down. Is it out? It looked very close. We'll just pause it at the point of impact there. Out. It is out. Pretty easy decision in the end for the third umpire. Rocking and rolling it. Nigel was. And they move to 5 for 100. Their wicketkeeper, Jimmy Pearson, out to the middle. Oh, that's plum. That is absolutely plum. Ben Cutting's going to get away with it again. Oh, it's remarkable as they come and turn back for 3. That is a shocking decision. That was absolutely plum. Oh dear, oh dear. Has he got away with 2 here, Cutting? Pitching outside off, impact in line. Wickets hitting, he has. Oh, that is 2 shocking decisions. This time, maybe. Yes, he does. Oh, finally that umpire has given something back. Just wanted to do everything in his power to get Ben Cutting off. A couple of shocking decisions there. Of course, the Stars out of review, so they're banking on the umpire's call to get them over the line. Oh, Jimmy Pattinson into the middle, and he gets a drop catch. So another drop chance by the Stars. That would have been a run out of a direct hit as well. They've missed opportunities to really put the Heat to the sword here, and this time Pattinson's going to go. A little nick behind. Catch is taken. Stoinis delivers again with the ball. That's a couple of wickets for him this innings. Peter Hanscom, good catch behind the stumps. Never easy when it comes high and fast at you. Majib coming out to the middle. Stoinis is 2 for 18. Oh, that's close as well. Maybe going over the top. Oh, but he's given it. He's given it. Stoinis has got 3, and this umpire is having an absolute day. He is having a fantastic day. He's in the game, left, right, and centre, and this is going to be reviewed upstairs. Oh, boy. Surely not again. Surely not again. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets missing. Oh, no. Oh, it's missing by millimetres. So the Heat get another life. This time, I think it was Majib that got out of the blue. Got out of there, and now Jimmy Pearson. Well, James Pearson is the game, has his name. Going to try and pile on some runs. We know he can bat as well. Has opened the batting for the Brisbane Heat before. Can pile on runs and do it very quickly. Looks like that's exactly what he's doing here. Another boundary. If it just rolls a little bit more, is there. That's now 17 from 6. As we see Mujib out to Glenn Maxwell, who doesn't often bowl for the Stars, but he's thrown himself in for and over here. 8 for 129. I think there was a very expensive bowler, and that's why Maxwell has decided to bowl. Last over, not sure who's bowling it, but it's another boundary for Pearson, and he's found a way. It's Coulton bowling it, actually, and Pearson has found a way to the gaps again and again, and this is a very handy knock now, as that ball is inches away from the stumps. Has it hit the stumps? Or is it out? The finger's gone up. I don't even know what the dismissal is here. He's paid LBW. Gee, we're going upstairs to have a look at this one again. Gee, this is an absolute mare of a day in terms of reviews and decisions and whatever. Oh, there looks like there's bat involved there. but there's nothing on hotspot. Certainly looks like maybe a bottom edge. Umpire says not out. So again, the Brisbane Heat getting away with it. And Pearson continues to smash balls to the boundary and could get 150 up here for the Heat as he finds the rope again. This has been a massive knock from Jimmy Pearson. Why isn't he up the order? He finishes the innings with a boundary. 44 runs from 18 balls for Pearson. Sees the Brisbane Heat 8 for 156. A very, very good score. And Jimmy Pearson with some very good work with the bat to get them there. Bryant and De Villiers, the other two guys, really contributing with the bat there. Cutting as well, a little cameo of 21. But Jimmy Pearson, 44 from 18. Absolutely critical, and that could be the difference in deciding who wins this match. I'm trying to commentate and I got the hiccups. This is the 6th game. This is like the fifth or 6th video I've made today. I've made so many, I can't even remember what's happened in any of them. Oh, so Majib, the off spinner to begin things for the Brisbane Heat. He's kept this over pretty quiet, although this one from Dunk is going to go to the boundary rope. Yes, it does. So the Stars 6 already from this opening over are now in the air. And all the way to the boundary. 1 bounce, 4. 10 from the first over for the Stars. And I think today, of all the days, is probably... this is the biggest total the Stars have had to encounter so far. They've normally been chasing anything 140 or less. We know they don't have too many guys in the top run scoring... top of the run scoring leaderboard. Obviously, they're not chasing big totals. They're not making big totals. They've had a couple of 120s, 130s. But 157 is the biggest target they've had to chase. And this is really where the openers will have to earn their money. They haven't done too much as a partnership throughout this Big Bash so far. But this has been a good one today already. 3.3 overs, none for 32. So this is a really strong start to the power play. And that one towards mid-wicket. It's in the gap from Stoinis. So he's going to get away with it. And it's going to be 4. It was in the air for a long time. But just in the middle of those fielders, allowing him to get those extra runs. Also with Stoinis, you wonder how much power he'll have to hit, given he obviously bowled the 4 overs. He's limited overs cricket, but that's a wicket. Benny Dunk goes. A ripping ball here. Is it Swepson? I think it might be. Have a look at that ball just turn in. It is Swepson. Big wrist spinner going around the wicket and picked up the first wicket for the Brisbane Heat. Stars 1 for 37 after 4. Nick Maddinson now out into the middle. You get to see him fire as well throughout this series. I think he might have 1 half century to his name. Wouldn't necessarily call that firing. But Marcus Stoinis also trying to put in a little bit of a partnership here. Is there an edge involved here? There might have been 2 noises. The umpire has given it out now. Look, this umpire has given out many decisions today. Nick Maddinson is walking off. And it was very difficult to tell whether he'd actually hit that ball or not. I'm not too sure. Anyway, Glenn Maxwell out to the middle for the Melbourne Stars. He has been pretty good with the bat. Oh, that is inches away from the stumps. And now he goes over square leg and to the boundary rope. Oh, it's actually Stoinis who does that. So he picks up another one. That neck of the umpire is so disturbing, isn't it? I'm sorry, I'll delete this umpire from the game afterwards. He's making too many shocking decisions. And there is a misfield. It's a drop catch. It might have been Chris Lynn too for the Brisbane Heat that drops that one. He's normally got a very good pair of hands. And all of a sudden, it's still 2 down for the Melbourne Stars. That's going to be buys, I reckon. I don't even think that's wides. But it'll be 4 buys. Keeper missed it and everything. Not often you see buys in 2020 games, I suppose, that beat the keepers. There's a big top edge here from Maxwell. 1 bounce to the boundary for 4. And the Stars actually are in a pretty strong position right now. They've really got this total down. And it's at a gettable spot. That a top edge or pulled really finely. I'm not too sure whether Maxwell hit it that effectively or not. But it went to the boundary. Now this one again, Stoinis looks like he's out of energy given his stamina bar, but he's found the rope again. And it's 61 from 49 required for the Stars. They've really pressed on with this chase as they take another single. And is that a 50 partnership between them? Something. Maybe not. I don't really know when the partnership started. Anyway, they'll pick up 2 more here. And it's just smart batting from Maxwell. Understanding there is a big gap on the leg side. Lots of fielders out on the rope. Ben Cutting is trying to steam in and create an opportunity for the Heat. So that one goes away and they're going to pick up 2 more, are they? Direct hit's going to be close. Is this a direct hit? I didn't see the zingers light up. Oh, it does light up. Stoinis comes in from a mile away. We'll have to have a look. And it looks like he could be out here. Bang. Yeah, it looks like the... it does look like the bails light up before he gets in the crease. So Stoinis is out for 46. A very well fought 46. And he's really set that platform for the Stars to be able to build this innings up. And yeah, they've got Hanscom out in the middle who we know can hit a ball. And this one, just a couple of balls in, is all the way to for 6. All the way to the fence. I'm stumbling over my words. It's very annoying for me today. Ben Cutting just absolutely dismissed with that shot from Hanscom. The Stars still need 47 from 39. So it's still a bit of time remaining. But these two are batting quite well, especially Glenn Maxwell. He's just been able to knock it around time and time again to pick up singles and twos. This is a no ball, which means there will be a free hit here for the Stars. Wonder if we'll see a big shot happen. It is a big shot from Glenn Maxwell, and it clears the rope over extra cover for 6. It's now 34 from 30 needed. A wicket of Hanscom is taken. So this time it is a little breakthrough wicket. Bit of an interesting shot there. Tried to go down the ground. The fielder from mid-off running across. It's Steckety getting the breakthrough of Peter Hanscom, but the Stars still got plenty of hitting power in the bank. Gotch and Cartwright to come. Seb Gotch sends that one over the rope. And the Stars now have it at 25 from 25, so not a massive deal in terms of runs to balls, but that is a massive boundary from Seb Gotch. In terms of just putting the game ahead for the Stars. They're now ahead of the runs to balls. Only 18 from 23 needed. They can just get there with singles if they really want to, the Stars. It's now 14 from 18. That one hits straight back over the bowler's head for 6. Further 8 needed from 17 runs now. And this has been a great chase from the Melbourne Stars. Just good contributions from the top order. And now your power hitters down in that middle order. Seb Gotch doing a very nice job here. That's 4 more through point. Or it's not actually 4, it's 2. Or is it a run out? No, they get home for 2. Jeez, I'm very preoccupied here. So it's 6 to win, 15 balls remaining. This one from Gotch over third man. And the Melbourne Stars will win the game. Chasing down 156 with a couple of overs to spare. A very, very, confident win for the Melbourne Stars today. I was trying to think there. I was like, what kind of win is it? It's a good win. It's a classy win. It's a confident win. It's a confidence building win because they know now they can chase down these totals and they win this one by 6 wickets. So let's have a look. Some of the highlights here. Obviously Glenn Maxwell was good, as well as obviously Seb Gotch. Once he came in to the fray, had some full tosses, smashed them for 6. And he really made the most of his time at the crease with a really quick fire little knock there as well, which helped get the Stars over the line. And he almost played the same role that Pearson did for the Heat in getting a lot of late boundaries. The only difference is the Stars had a little bit more on the board earlier. And there, I think, was the match-winning shot over third man for 6 for Seb Gotch. There you go. So let's have a look at the scorecard here. The Stars winning by 6 wickets, 4 for 157, chasing down the Brisbane Heat's 8 for 156. They could never really get a strong partnership going, the Heat. Pearson's 44 from 18, very good. But Marcus Stoinis, the player of the game, for his 46 and his 2 for 25. And a very handy knock there from Seb Gotch late in the game. 25 from 8. That's awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.